hope you guys are well. Today I have the ultimate marathon for you. It is all about the kitchen. We're gonna be organizing everything. I have a fridge reorganization, pantry organization, kitchen drawers, kitchen cabinets, all the things. I have grocery hauls, meal plans, restocks of the pantry and the fridge, cleaning, deep cleaning, so many things for you. I hope you enjoyed the marathon today, and I will see you guys back here on Saturday for an all new video. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Trisha Miller. I'm so glad you're joining me today. Today is the big day. Today is the day that I take back my mom cave, which is also known as our pantry. It used to be a place that I could go and have a peaceful, quiet moment to myself. I would close the door, but between the panic cleaning for Thanksgiving hosting and just the normal chaos of life with 3 kids, the pantry has become a very stressful place for me. But no more. Today, I am taking it back. We are going to take every single item out of this pantry. I'm going to get rid of expired foods. I'm going to donate foods that my family isn't enjoying. I am going to get a new organization system. We're going to clean and scrub and vacuum, and we are going to do it all together. I'm even going to put labels on. Every time I feel like I get in the pantry and I clean something, I promise myself I'm going to do labels. I'm doing labels this time. I am fully committing to this, and I am so thankful that you are here with me. If you need some organization motivation or cleaning motivation, or you just want to see the transformation, this is the video for you. Let's get started. I pulled out all my extra storage bins that I had, so I just wanted to give you a run through really quick. All the white ones are from Target. They're very affordable. I'll link them for you. I had these risers sitting up in the attic, so I just pulled down everything, all the Tina Turners that I had, just so I had choices as we were going through everything. The first area I wanted to start with was just simply the floor. These projects can get very overwhelming, so we have to take it one shelf at a time, one area at a time, and for me, that was the floor. And once I get everything off the floor, I just want to give it a good vacuum, and then I feel like having that floor clear, for some reason in my mind at least, it just felt like the best starting point, and then I could actually focus and go one shelf at a time and just start working through this. Okay, so here's my plan. I truly am going to go one shelf at a time, and I'm gonna take everything off of that shelf, go through expired food or just bags of snacks where there's like 1 or 2 left that are pretty much stale at this point. I'm gonna get rid of those, and just anything that I know my kids or my family is not going to eat, I'm gonna put in a side pile, offer that to neighbors, pass it over to my mom's house, just all those things. And then also, I'm thinking about categories. So I'm taking everything out and putting it in the kitchen, and I'm putting everything in categories. So all the pasta is gonna be put together. All the grains are gonna be put together. All the dinner items like taco shells. So as I'm putting everything in the kitchen, I'm trying to keep a system so it's not just pure chaos, and then I have to reorganize once I get everything out.
I was worried you broke my reputation, but I figured it's not on me. Yeah. The way you're making me shiver, your hands on myself, I keep pulling the trigger, alright. Just wear a finger for people like them. Oh no. Well, darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown, whirling high up in the sky. Oh, it's the way you make me feel so good right now. It's the way you make
I had to pause for a moment and get all of my bulletin board papers in order. When I was wiping the shelf, it just reminded me that, again, every time I go in the pantry, I say to myself, oh, I'm going to organize that and go through those papers. Today is the day. Today is the day I am doing all the things, you guys. So this is just a place where I put, like, each of the kids, when they do just a fun drawing for me, I put it up on the little tacky strips. I don't even know what they're called, like a foam tacky strip, and I just use thumbtacks on them. And so I wanted to just pick one drawing per kid, put it up there. There were old like school papers on there that I no longer needed to have up, so it felt good to go through and do that. Also, yes, do you see that November calendar up there? I am an old school paper calendar kind of a person. My husband, Steven, is not. He is a digital calendar. He accepts my paper calendar. If you watched my last video, you saw my weekly reset. Steven and I meet every Sunday and we sync our calendars together and we just sit down, we talk about everything because we both don't do a digital calendar and just helps with communication. I just am always going to be a paper and pencil kind of a girl. I like to do fun sticky notes and stickers and different colored markers and pens, and that is just how I have always been since probably middle school. And I've tried to go digital and it just does not bring me the same joy. Is there anybody else out there that is the same way? Please tell me.
So wrap your arms around me like a borderline. Our fortress in the jungle, baby, we're alright. We don't care much.
The top shelf here just always, oops, paper towels fell, always seems to be the most logical place for our paper towels to be stored. The problem is I'm only 5'2" and I have a really hard time reaching up there. Also, did you see that candy stash that I had that I just pulled down? I think hiding candy for yourself is a form of self-care, and I am a huge proponent of it.
It's the way you make me feel so good.
My kitchen counter is starting to look very scary with all the stuff, but I do have a system. So again, I'm going through, I'm checking expiration dates, I'm getting rid of anything that has expired, and then I'm putting the foods just in piles of like products. So I'm gonna put all the pastas together, I have all the cereal bins together, and that will help me now when I go through after all of this and start to put everything back in the pantry. And I really wanted to not just stick with what we had been doing, which is hard for me. Change is very hard for me, especially when it comes to organization. But the system wasn't working. It wasn't working because things were getting just really disorganized in there. So obviously something needed to change. And so I am proud of myself. I did go in with a new mindset. I put things in different spots. And so far, I'm really loving how it turned out. So these big bins that I'm going through right now, I really like to use larger bins in the pantry for a couple of reasons. One, they can hold a lot of stuff, obviously. But also, if you're like me and you get stressed with clutter and things just looking disorganized, these bins hide all of that stress. So that might sound counterintuitive. I'm not talking about being a hoarder and just throwing as much as you possibly can in there, but what it does is it holds the things that you need and then it keeps it looking organized because you can't see all of the items. And for me, then it just makes me feel better because I can walk in the pantry and I don't see stuff everywhere. But the reality is we're a large family. We have 3 kids. We have 3 hungry kids and healthy kids who enjoy a lot of snacks and, tend to like to eat 3 meals a day. And so that requires a lot of food. And so the reality is we do have to have food in there. And it's just that nice balance of being able to store everything that my family needs. But then for my own mental health and the stress of having clutter everywhere, it's nice to have the larger bins that I can put the different categories in. And it just holds everything without looking cluttered or disorganized. Okay, I'm reaching the point, which always happens when I do a declutter and organize project. I'm getting a little overwhelmed. There's stuff everywhere. The kitchen was clean before this, and now it is filled with food and bins and all the things. So I'm going to take a deep breath, make an iced coffee, because for me, iced coffee cures everything. And I'm just gonna remind myself and remind you that it doesn't all have to be completed in a day, although I am a woman on a mission today, so I'm gonna really try to get it all done today, mostly because if I let it go tonight and wake up to my kitchen looking like this, it's gonna set myself up for tomorrow to not be a good day. So I got this, I can get this done. I just want you to know that I get overwhelmed as well with these projects, and we just have to take a deep breath, make a nice coffee, keep going. Okay, I went through all the bins and I was able to eliminate 2 completely, which is great because then we have extra storage. So I do categories in each of them. So I'll walk you through what I did and then I'll make labels later on today for them. So this is going to be the breakfast bin that has oatmeal and pancake mix and all that good stuff. This is going to be coffee and tea. I'm going to organize my tea. I'm waiting on the organizer that's going to come tomorrow. So I'll show you guys that later on in the video. We'll just do a day 2. This is going to be paper products like plates, and these are for my air fryer, just the pieces for it. And then also plastic silverware. I guess it's not really called silverware since it's plastic, but you know what I mean. And then this is going to be paper products like napkins and to-go cups and stuff like that. Ziploc bags. This one is kind of a mix. I think I'm gonna label it as nuts and popcorn because that's the main things that are in there. But I also keep a lot of my toppings for my salads in there and some granola. And then this is all of my baking mixes and icing. This is gonna be a second baking bin that has like chocolate chips and marshmallows and pudding and just kind of all the extras. These are all of our protein powders. This is going to be pasta and grains. And then this is kind of just an extra snack bin. It's overflow when we don't need as many snacks out and just snacks that we're kind of tired of for right now, but I know we'll get back to. And then just like some hidden candy and stuff like that. All right, we're making good progress.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. You say that you're from out of town. I'm open.
Okay, this is really exciting because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bins now that won't have anything in them. So I'll have all of that empty space that I'm not going to fill right away, but it's just nice to have that extra storage. Maybe I can store larger things down there too. We'll have to see. Let's keep going, but this is really good.
Just stick around. Show me what it's like from the other side. Would you stay another night? 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you.
Okay, here's the next task. We are going to tackle these shelves. It's the last section. So this is where we put all the kid snacks and stuff like that. So we'll get to that in a second. But first, I want to do the harder one, which is the medicine. Up here is where we store all of our extra medicine, things we don't really need on a regular basis. And then here is more of our medicine that we need more regularly. So I just want to take all this down, get it cleaned up and organized, and then get some bigger bins up here to organize all of this.
I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why. I'm always feeling homesick. Oh. All I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh. I have seen.
I really like using these flat Tina Turners for all of our like daily medicines. And by the way, I don't call them Lazy Susans. I just think it's kind of mean. So I call them Tina Turners, and I use little bowls to hold things that are a little bit looser. And I have, you'll see the clear one, that's kind of like our first aid bowl. And so I'll put Band-Aids in there and Neosporin and just things like that. And these are just for medicines that we'll use on a weekly basis that we need more frequently during cold and flu season that is upon us and pretty much has already begun in our house. Our kids are coming home with a lot of different things. We have, the cough medicine and things like that, but that's easy to then store during the summer months and times of the year up higher when we don't really need them as regularly. And so I try to go through these every month or two. It's been a bit, that's why they look so bad, but it's just, I like this system. It's nice to have everything exactly where we need it, and we store it up higher because we do have younger kids, and it's just safer to have the medicine up higher. And then for each of them, so we have one that's for adult medication plus first aid, so that's this one. We have one just for the kids' medications. We have one for our dogs, so for all of their medications and like dog treats and stuff like that. And then we also have one for our vitamins, and that includes the kids' vitamins and our vitamins. And I use those little bowls to hold things. Our oldest son, Charlie, has hearing loss in his right ear, and so he wears a hearing aid in his right ear, and so he has his own little bowl dedicated to hearing aid batteries and the cleaning stuff that we use for his hearing aid and stuff like that. And then we have a second bowl for all of those little medicine cups and those syringes, because before I had this system, every time I would go to get something medication-wise, I swear one of those little syringes or medicine cups would just like fall on the ground every single time. So it feels really good to have them contained inside of a bowl, and this system just has worked really well. We just have to keep up with it. And so it just means, every month or two going through and taking out the medications we don't need there and just kind of cleaning it up. And on the shelf right above, right there, is where we keep all the extra medications or things that we don't really need on a regular basis.
You had me at a low, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
Okay, so here's where we're at with the pantry right now. The paper towels are good up there, so I'm gonna leave that there. We have the empty shelves over here. We have that, I think, is where I'm gonna put the crock pot. And then all of these down here are empty. I put some aprons in there, but besides that, we have lots of empty for that. That's completely empty. And then I can add some other cooking and small appliances and stuff up there if I need to. And then we got the medicine done. I feel good about leaving all of that stuff where it is. I want to have all of that up high, out of the reach for the kids. And then our snack section over here. So now we just need to put everything in whatever place is going to make more sense. I also have a little visitor who has joined me. Annie fell asleep. She got bored. I feel the need to explain the abundance of tomato products that I am putting out right now. And then in a second, you're going to see a bunch of beans. These are the products that we truly use the most when we're cooking each week. And so those I felt fine about putting out because we use them all the time. Same thing with the kidney beans and the black beans. We do a lot of chili, taco soup, things like that, especially in the colder winter months. And so those I know we will go through pretty quickly. And then I'm going to use one of the larger bins on the shelf to store all the extra cans and things like that. Same thing with chicken stock. We use it all the time to make soups and stuff like that and a lot of recipes. So those things that we use all the time, I felt good about putting out and displaying. Plus it looked really pretty. Will it look like that for always? Absolutely not. Will I always buy the same brand of things? No. That just happened to be what Costco had this week. So we'll enjoy it while it looks all uniform and pretty right now, but that's not reality. It will not look like that probably the next time you see me doing a cleaning video, but it looks good right now, so we'll enjoy it for the brief moment in time.
Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute. Taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes. Swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Could play my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaching sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Everybody's business. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? I think I'm the wrong size. Not enough room for everybody's egos. Why don't we all calm down?
I'm really excited to get this baker storage set up. I got it from Costco. I got it a while ago, but it's been sitting on the floor of our pantry, if I'm being honest. And so I was really excited to get those cleaned out and filled up, especially because my holiday baking has begun. And so it's nice to have that all organized. And this set is really good. It has like a terracotta ring inside of it to keep your brown sugar moist. And it has a leveler. It just has some really cool extra features. So if your Costco has it, I definitely recommend it. This little corner I'm dedicating to my self-care. It's like a self-care station. I have my emergency packets. I have my little drink supplements that I put in. I have my chia seeds, my spirulina powder, things that my family will not touch and does not want to consume. So I was happy to get that set up. And then also I wanted to redo the hot cocoa bar. I didn't like all the clutter and all the stuff that I had done originally, so I added a Tina Turner on top of this cake stand. That way we can just spin and get access to everything, because we'd go to reach for something and then knock down the candy canes. It just became a whole thing. So less is more. Simple is just nicer, and I was just loving how it turned out the second time around. I feel so accomplished with everything we got done today. I can breathe in this pantry. It has become a place of peace. So I'm going to pause where we're at right now. We'll pick up tomorrow because I do want to make labels. I am not going to let myself go another time and not make the labels. So reality is kids are about to be home, so we're going to pause and we will pick back up tomorrow to finish this. have the labels, so I'll just show you, like in the paper products, that's where I have like plates and stuff like that. Bags are just all of my Ziploc bags. This is the kids' favorite because it has the popcorn inside of it. And then K-cups and tea, and then I also ended up putting the hot chocolate in here just so that the hot cocoa bar didn't get too crowded with stuff. I really love how this turned out right here. I think that is just so much nicer. All right, and then down here we have, for the protein one, just all the protein powders. And then pasta and grains are all that macaroni and cheese and rice and all those things. This is the most important bin, mom snacks. It's kind of sad looking right now, except for these. Oh my gosh, have you tried these from Costco? I'm sure they have them other places. They are so good. The kids opened this up thinking they would find some really good treasures in here, but they were disappointed. Dinner stuff, basically just taco night stuff. We eat a lot of tacos. All that breakfast stuff like the oatmeal, the cereal. This is where I do all the overflow of snacks that we have. Baking stuff, so all the extra sugar and stuff like that. And then all of my cake mixes and icing. All of the extra cans, and that's it. I love how all of these bins turned out with the labels. It's just gonna make everything easier. Thank you so much for joining me today and keeping me company for this project. It was challenging at times, but so rewarding and so worth it. I love how the pantry has turned out. It is so much more functional and peaceful and pretty and organized, all the things. If you enjoyed today's video and you haven't hit that subscribe button, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. I've got a lot more fun stuff coming your way. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. I hope you are well. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. I hope you'll stick around today. So I am very excited. I've been looking forward to this for a very long time. The day has finally come to start my Declutter and Organize series. I have a goal for 2024 to declutter and organize our home, top to bottom, side to side, every deep dark corner of it. We are starting with the most important room today, and that is the kitchen. I feel like that is where I spend my entire life, so every time I've been opening a drawer or opening a cabinet and things have been falling out and attacking me, the anticipation has built. It is finally time. I also, before we get started, I want to remind you guys I am giving away $100 to say thank you to all of my subscribers. My 1-year YouTube anniversary is coming up on February 3rd. All you have to do is enter. All you have to do to enter is to make sure you're subscribed to my channel, watch all my videos in January, and leave a comment. That's it. Thank you to everybody who left comments on my last video. I really love hearing from you guys, so I hope this will continue after the giveaway. I just love getting to know you, hearing all about your lives, so please, please, please keep leaving those comments. All right, let's make a big iced coffee and get started. Let's talk strategy. I have to have a plan in order for this to be successful. So the first thing I did was clean the kitchen. So it's pretty decent right now. I need a lot of empty counter space. I have our dining room table so that I have places to put the things that I want to donate, things that might need to be thrown away because they're broken, things that I need to take out of the cabinet for a moment so that I can put it back in to organize it. So first step was to go ahead and clean the kitchen so I have a nice, clean, empty slate to begin with. I think our plan is to start with this side of the kitchen and then just keep working our way until we're done. We got this. All right, let's start. Okay, here's our first section. I think my plan is gonna be like top to bottom, move over to the next one, top to bottom, and just go that way. So we've got this cabinet up here. Oh yeah, lots to go through in that. This drawer, not too bad, but definitely could be a little bit better. And then this is the cabinet where I put all of our mixing bowls, some baking sheets, stuff like that. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna follow the same method for each area that we declutter and organize today, and that is removing everything from the space. That way I can go in and vacuum up any dust or anything that's in there, get it nice and clean and just a clean slate to begin with, and then go through all the things I removed, be very real with myself about what I should go ahead and donate, and then put everything back in a more organized way that just makes so much more sense. So what I am going to do is I'm going through and decluttering all the things that I know right away I'm ready to donate or get rid of. And then I have, the few items where I have that internal debate of will I use it, won't I use it, things that have survived past declutterings. What are some things that have survived your declutters before? Do you go back and look at them and declutter them the second time? There are some things, I'll admit, that have made it through several declutter situations in our house, but today is the day. They will not make it through a third. We are going to donate today. This drawer is a good example of a space that is organized, but just because something is organized doesn't mean you don't need to reorganize that. So it wasn't working. We had these ketchup packets and these sauce packets from Chick-fil-A in there for a very long time, which, by the way, I could not find expiration dates on those. I looked, so it was time to get rid of them. And then I just wanted to reorganize it. It wasn't working the way that we had it. The spoons were shoved under the measuring cups. We couldn't find them. So you don't always have to keep a system. You can always reorganize to whatever works best for you. Okay, we've had these for almost 2 years, so I think they're gonna have to be thrown away. And then I can put these in a different spot with all of our other paper products and plastic utensils in the pantry. As much as I would love to think that I will use this to open an avocado, it just doesn't happen. So I'm gonna donate these. We don't need these. Donate, donate, and donate. And then I think the drawer is so much better now.
She goes her own way, like I don't give a damn girl. And my God, she owns it. So many heartbreaks, goes back to 2014. And I think that she knows it. And if you've seen her, I know that you would believe it. Cause I know that you'd want her to. Yeah, I do. Everyone's taking their shot, but missing out on the cut. I think she knows that. She drives them crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes them want it so bad. Gets the attention that we wish that we had. Yeah, it's almost cruel, cause I want her to. Oh yeah, I'm running in circles just to make her react. My heart is racing, yeah, I want her so bad.
Okay, here's a strategy for something that you haven't used yet, but you keep telling yourself you're gonna use and you really wanna keep it because you really, really like it. Put an expiration date. So I bought these last summer. They're very cute. They're little whale dipping trays. I mean, you can use them for a lot of different things. Not dipping trays, dipping bowls. But I didn't use them last summer, and I'm pretty sure I bought them at the beginning of the summer. So I'm gonna give them, hold on, I dropped my Post-it notes. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to give them an expiration date of July. That way it'll be halfway through the summer. I'm not gonna give these guys until August. If I don't use them until, and through July, I'm donating them. So I highly recommend doing expiration dates so that you can be real with yourself if you don't use them. Now, this might motivate you to use them by the expiration date. Then say to yourself, okay, maybe I'll give a second expiration date because I'm sure I'll use these by July since I know I have a timeline. But then if I don't use them again the rest of the summer, I don't need to keep them. So I'm gonna trick myself into seeing if I actually really use them. So I like this strategy. It works for me. Highly recommend it. All right, let's give them a little expiration date.
Everyone's taking their shot, showing all that they got, but they'll be missing the cut. I think she knows that she drives them crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes them want it so bad. Gets the attention that we wish that we had. Yeah, it's almost cruel, 'cause I want her to. Oh yeah, running in circles just to make her react. My heart is racing, yeah, I want her so bad. I wanna kiss her, but I know for
I would have never known what this is, except it's labeled a crown bracket and a flexible duct. These have been here since we moved into our new construction home 16, 17 months ago. I have no idea why we kept them. I don't even know where they go. Let me know in the comments. Where does a crown bracket go? A flexible duct, should it be in our home somewhere and it's missing? Is that gonna be a problem later? I'm guessing it's probably extra. I don't know. I'm gonna have to consult Steven on this one. If we keep it, it definitely needs to go in the garage, not taking up an entire shelf in our kitchen.
I leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can take another night with you on like this. So let's go, I'm sure you can take it. You've been crying over him for a lifetime. So if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past late. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. I know. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you. I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey you.
Okay, this is so much better now. I do want to put all of my spices, at least the smaller containers down here, into pretty jars with labels. I just don't think that's gonna happen today because then I'm gonna lose focus and momentum. So for right now, they're gonna stay there. So stay tuned for a future video. We make that look a lot prettier. But then up here, I have my bigger spices, and I love using the Tina Turners because now I can reach everything and I don't have to like be reaching behind and knocking stuff over. So I have all of my sprays there. And then some more cooking oils up here. And then Steven's little secret candy stash up there. He's super tall, so he can reach that no problem. But the kids can't reach it, so this is perfect. This drawer is what motivated me to actually start this declutter series. It's just too much. There's too much stuff. And this is a good example where you could still really like something and use it on occasion, but it doesn't mean there's still a place for it in your home or that you need it in abundance. I had too many spatulas. I had so many different whisks. I've never used a whisk before. I'll be very honest there. I just tend to grab a fork if there's something that I have to whisk. So I donated all 3 of those. So again, you could like something, you could use something, but it doesn't mean you need 5 of them.
And all I know, it's been a long time. I was on the sideline waiting for you. We could go to California.
This cabinet is by no means bad. This is all of my meal prep containers, so I use it very frequently. I just wanted to rearrange things so it wasn't so bottom heavy, and then use the top a little bit more efficiently. It just wasn't organized, and it just wasn't a good use of space there. So I just want to rearrange this. And if you are into healthy meal preps, or you have some new health goals for the new year, I just wanted to give you a little plug. My video on Tuesday will be a healthy meal prep for the week. I'm going to share a grocery haul, my meal plan, how I plan dinners for the week with our family, talk about some swaps that I do so that I can still reach my health goals, but not feel like I'm making 87 dinners to appease everybody every night. So definitely stay tuned on Tuesday for that one.
You just gotta make your mind up. Just give me a sign if you want a ride. They don't really wanna know, so we throw away our phones, go Bonnie and Clyde. We could go to California or anywhere you wanna, as long as I'm with you, I'm alright.
So these drawers I feel good about. We don't need to do anything. Stephen and I have done a really good job, in my opinion, of just buying pots and pans that we need. And so that's really organized. And then down here, we just have 2 larger ones and then the thing that goes on our stove. So I feel really good about that. So I'm gonna leave these drawers as is. I wanna take some time to talk to you guys about my mindset with decluttering and organizing and my motivation behind all of it. I am a person who gets very overwhelmed and overstimulated with a lot of stuff around. I tend to get in a grumpy mood. I'm just not the person I want to be when I just get overstimulated by all the stuff. And I notice that my kids tend to be the same way. They just thrive. When our house is organized, when we have systems set up, they just do so much better than when it's not organized and things are not set up. And so my motivation is just to keep our family healthy and happy and feel peaceful in our own home. And so a big thing, a phrase that I keep coming back to for myself is just protect your peace. And for me, having an organized and decluttered home definitely protects my peace. I also just think it's really nice to donate things. I always think about who I could be helping when I'm donating an item, and that really helps me on the items that I am just torn whether or not I'm going to keep it. I just think, is this really bringing value to my life? Probably not if it's just sitting in the back of a cabinet or in a closet, and I really focus on what value it could bring to somebody else. And speaking of donations, a huge tip that I have for you is go ahead and schedule your donation before you do your declutter project. So we live in Virginia and we have the AmVets, and you can schedule online and pick the date that they will come and put everything out on your front porch, and they will come and pick it up. And that's huge for me. And I scheduled that donation for the very next day after I did this declutter, because it also gives you, if you're quick with your donations, it doesn't give you time to take things back and kind of have second thoughts about it. It's gone, it's out of sight, out of mind. And if you don't have a donation center that will come and pick up from you, just schedule your day so that you will go immediately that afternoon or that next day to drop off your donations. It really makes such a difference to have that plan in place. This cabinet, there's definitely some stuff we can declutter, especially up here. I would like to take the mugs and use a little bit more up there so we don't have to double stack them. So let's just see what we can get rid of.
We share our hopes and dreams, nothing less.
Okay, I have another little pep talk and words of wisdom for you. It is okay to have empty space. It is okay to have empty shelves in your kitchen and not fill them with anything. When I see empty shelves in our house, it just brings such peace to my mind. You should try it and see if it does it for you.
So let me tell you, you better sit inside.
Okay, much better. I put wine glasses up there and then just like everyday glasses right there. All of my mugs that I would use for tea, the smaller ones, are gonna go there. And then here is all of the coffee mugs. And then I'm gonna donate all of these. Okay, I have a situation and I want to share all the good, bad, and ugly of a decluttering series. So I will be honest here. This is a mug that Liam made for me. It's super cute. It doesn't say when he made it, but I think it's his little thumbprint. I've never used this mug before, and I know there's a lot of things that I have already held on to that he has made with his sweet little hands. I was gonna do an expiration date on this, but I know I'm not gonna drink out of it. There's just so many other mugs that I gravitate towards, and it's smaller, so I would never have a teeny tiny cup of coffee. I go large when I go coffee. For my tea, again, it's hand wash only. I know I'm just gonna talk myself out of it. I'm not gonna talk myself into it, I'm gonna talk myself out of it. So I guess this is just a public service announcement to anybody who's feeling the guilt of getting rid of something that their kids made for them. You gotta release the guilt. If we hold on to every single thing that they make for us, our house will just be taken over. So let this be your justification. You can get rid of stuff, especially if it's hand wash only. Now, some very important information. If you are going to get rid of stuff that your kids made for you, you have to hide it in the trash can or in the donation bag, because they will come for you if they see you getting rid of stuff they made you. I wanted to refill my bag holders while we were in there, and I will say I really like these bag holders. It's one of those products where I hesitated thinking it was just a little bit too extra, but it's not. They actually hold the bags really well and keep everything organized, especially when little hands are grabbing bags. It just works better than the box that they come in. And then you'll see me making an expiration date for my food scale. I used it a lot more last year, but I just haven't really been using it lately, so it's one of those items where even though I've used it a bunch in the past, it no longer is serving me right now for where I am at in life, so I'll give it an expiration date. If I don't use it, then it's time to donate it. This cabinet has become a bottomless pit for us. It holds so much stuff, but not in a good way, because you forget things that are in there. And so I wanted to declutter, and then when I go back to organize everything, I wanted to make sure I could actually see everything that was in there so that I will actually use it and remember that I have it. And the things that are brand new in their package that have just been sitting there, clearly we've survived without them for this long, so it was time to donate them. Recycle all of the user manuals that I've been holding on to. I'm not a read the manual kind of a person, neither is my husband, so we're just gonna rely on Alexa or Google if we need to figure something out.
Talk to me, it's what I want the most in my life. They say you're out of my league, but I don't give a damn. No, deep down, I know you want it. You wanna take a leap and jump in.
Okay, this is our cabinet above our microwave and oven. I did already organize this in a video a few months ago. I will link that video. I'm just gonna clean it up really quickly, make sure there's nothing I can declutter, and then we'll move on. For those of you who were judging me for throwing away the cup that Liam made, I'll have you know those pot holders were made by my children. So let's be friends again. I feel like everybody has one item that they don't really use, but they feel like it's something they have to hold on to. And for me, that's a bundt pan. Cannot think of any time that I've ever used a bundt pan. I have 2 of them. I am going to declutter and donate one of them, but I just have to hold on to that one for, I don't even know why. I can't justify it. What is your one item that you always hold on to that you never use? Okay, we are making really good progress. We are now on to the blue cabinets. I want to show you, I don't have to do anything with these. This is just where I put, and I'll give you a close up, all of my microfiber cloths, and then our dish towels go in the bottom 2 drawers. So this stays really, really organized. I also just removed my holiday towels the other day. So, and then I put back in like winter towels and just like neutral every day of the year type of towels. So this is good, I'll show it to you, and this is just a trash can. So we'll move on to baking sheets and cutting boards in the far cabinet, and then we'll finish up all the white cabinets. And then I think the last thing we'll do is the other side of the island, which is gonna be a lot, because those are the kids' cabinets. They're bad. All right, let's keep going.
When I see you moving, hey, light me up. I love when you're going like that.
Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.
Here's everything I'm going to donate. As much as I wanted to be the person that uses these to clean my bottles, I just don't. So I'm going to donate those. This is an example of something that I love so much, but I just never use it, no matter what. So I'm just going to donate that. Donate this guy. I always get so excited when Starbucks does these, and I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to go on the day just to get the hot beverage, to get these cups, because I know that I'm not going to use them. All right. We're going to keep going. All right, it's junk drawer time. Look at that junk drawer. Oh my goodness. It's used multiple times a day by my children, by Steven and I. So when a lot of people are using a space, it just tends to look like that, and that's okay. The junk drawer is the spot where you typically have to declutter and reorganize it all the time, and that's okay. You're allowed to have that space in your home. Junk drawers exist for a reason. It doesn't have to be Pinterest perfect everywhere in your home. That is the junk drawer's existence. But we are taking it on today. The junk drawer will not win today. I will win today. I will get that junk drawer organized, and then probably in a couple more weeks, we'll be back here and we'll reorganize it again. We can do this.
So let us dance this night away.
Okay, I've reached the point where I want to give up because I know what is to come, but we're gonna keep on going. I purposely saved the hardest part of this project, which is these cabinets and then those 2 cabinets on the island. I saved them for last. Normally I start with the hardest thing and then work my way to the easiest, but I was worried if I started with these cabinets, I would get burnt out and not want to finish. So far it's working because I am motivated to do it. I don't want to do it, but I am motivated to do it because I know it's gonna feel so good. So we're just gonna do this, but I just want you to know it's okay to kind of flip your mindset when you take on certain projects if you need to, and that's what I did this time. All right, let's keep going. Did my explanation just make sense? I might have just confused things. The whole point is I started with the easiest part of our kitchen and I ended with the hardest because I knew when I took on a big project like this that I would burn out if I started with the hardest part. And it actually worked. And I will say these cabinets that I'm doing right now, the kids' cabinets, weren't as bad as I thought they were. They actually went pretty quickly. I'm just taking everything out. Then I'm going to declutter, recycle papers that they had already drawn on and things like that, make my donation pile. And then I ended up having a bunch of empty bins once I did that. And again, I'm not gonna fill them because empty space is okay. And I will just save those bins and put them in there. And then this summer, the summertime is when I tend to refill them and kind of reorganize things so that the kids have extra stuff to do during the summer. So we'll revisit those empty bins in the summer. And it just feels really good to get this done. And it's okay to save the hardest thing for last because sometimes that's the nice reward at the end. Once you finish the hard thing, you're done. Okay, this is the last area we have to do. It's definitely going to be the most challenging. I did get these from the Target dollar spot. They have them right now. They're $5 each. I think these smaller ones are only $3. And my plan is to use them in these two cabinets. So let me show you what we're working with here. I do have some system set up. I mean, it's a disaster right now. But like this is where I keep all the papers that come that we need to file away eventually. And then in here, this is where, oh gosh, yeah, there's a lot. I mean, we don't even use the top two shelves because I can't really reach them. But this is where I have a file folder for each of the kids. So papers throughout the year that I feel like I want to keep long term. I put those in there. Okay, and then these drawers, I have the organization bins already in here and like, you know, some split of a system with our battery organizer. But I just need to go through and clean stuff up. We don't need to have all these screwdrivers in here, like put things back to where they actually belong. And then over here, it's kind of the same thing. It's just a hodgepodge of random stuff. Like Rory's 6 years old now. Pretty sure I don't need labels for bottles for her anymore. It's kind of hard to let go of that stuff, right? All right, so we'll go through this. And then down here, this is where it gets even more random. We have our homework bin. If you watched my back to school organization video this fall, I apologize for what has become of our homework bin. It is still a good system, we just have to get it cleaned up. And then just a bunch of random stuff in here that's been shoved in there, so we'll go through that. And then the last cabinet is this one. I can definitely declutter some of all those vases down there. I had a system going, like envelopes and stuff were there, tape. Well, one was flashlights, one was tape. Now they're all put back together. So we just have to clean everything up and declutter.
I've been working on myself. I really try my best to change, but sometimes even love will fade. Maybe we should stay in bed, pretend that everything's the same, just a little play pretend.
all this stuff I do have to go through, and I know it's gonna take a good chunk of time. These are just all the cords, and I wanna do that part with Steven. And then these are just binders. This is where I keep all my recipes, so I just wanna update that and then find a spot for that one. But I think I'm just gonna take tonight when Steven and I are watching a movie and just knock it out, and then I'll be done with it. And these are all the donations that we were able to get together. It feels so good to get rid of this stuff and pass it on to somebody who will actually use it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope this gave you a starting point and some motivation and ideas for your own decluttering project. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to follow along for more. And don't forget about my giveaway. Leave me a comment. I'll see you guys next time. Hello friends, I hope you are well. Today we are getting all the things done in the kitchen. We're going to be doing a clean and refresh in my entire kitchen, including the fridge and the pantry. I want to show you some simple organization ideas that you could try. I have a huge Costco grocery haul coming that I will share with you. So then we will restock our fridge and our pantry. And then at the end, I just want to show you a quick healthy meal prep idea that has been my absolute favorite lately. And as always, I will add some chapters in case you want to skip ahead if there's a certain part that you want to see. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so excited that you're here. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around if you enjoyed today's video. All right, guys, let's get started.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything.
All right, the first thing I want to do before the huge Costco order comes is I want to get all of the counters cleaned off, wiped down. I want to get the kitchen sink emptied out, kind of start with that blank slate because I do have a lot of decluttering and organizing I want to do. I want to take everything out of the fridge, go through all of that. Kind of the same thing with the pantry. I'm just really committing to it today. So in order to do that, I need a lot of counter space, a lot of room. So that's the first goal.
Something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. Times another drink and I'll go anywhere. The way you smell like a flash in the universe. You are illuminating. I don't really care.
We had an especially crazy busy week this past week, so we weren't as on top of the dishes as we usually are. So unfortunately, a lot of stains kind of set in on our high maintenance white porcelain sink. If you have this sink, you totally get that. So I needed to really give it a scrub down. I use my Dawn Power Wash almost every single time, but I also wanted to add just a little bit of an extra scent, and I had a little bit of the Snowdrop, the Mrs. Meyer Snowdrop scent for the dish soap left, so I wanted to add that in too. Kind of tag team all those stains, and it made a difference. Honestly, the best thing that works for me is when I take the time to do some baking soda and let that sit, create a paste, and then really scrub that down, and I definitely will be doing that soon, but not today. Our focus today now is to get this fridge cleaned out, get rid of all the stuff that has expired or that I know that we're not eating, and just get everything wiped down. Whenever I'm doing a decluttering and organizing project, I always have the same system where I just do one section at a time. So I'm starting with the top of our fridge. I pulled everything down. I'm going to check every single item, make sure it's not expired, really get real with myself about the fact that are we going to use this or not use this? And I'm not thinking months in advance because these are food items. So if we're not going to use it in the next couple of weeks, then I am getting rid of it. We had 2 maple syrups, so I'm combining things that we had doubles of. They had similar expiration dates, so it wasn't a big deal to do that. And then I want to really scrub down all of my containers. I love using Tina Turner's up above when I can't reach as well. That way I can turn it and see exactly what we have, grab what I need. I use Tina Turner's throughout the home. I'll use them a lot in the pantry, and I'll show you that. I don't call them Lazy Susans. I think it's really mean. They're Tina Turner's in our house.
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time love?
When we can keep our fridge cleaned and organized, it saves us so much money on groceries because I'm not overbuying things and I'm not double buying things. Whenever it gets cluttered up and disorganized, I'll always order groceries, and then as I'm putting them away, I'll discover that we already had a bottle of ranch, or oh, we already had cheese sticks. And so it's just such a better system when I can keep up with this. And my motivation is always just thinking of the end result and how much better I'm gonna feel every time I open up that refrigerator. We have a little bit of an egg drama. I just went to take them from this container and put them in the clear plastic one. Every single one of the 18 eggs is broken. This is probably why I should have done this right when the groceries came. No eggs. We have 2 eggs. Oh well. As I'm doing this voiceover, looking at these broken eggs, I think I finally figured out how every single one of them got broken. I distinctly remember the kids being especially helpful that day and wanting to help bring in the groceries, but with them, there's always a side of chaos and just rambunctiousness that comes with that. And so I think they were just a little too excited when they were throwing the grocery bags on the counter. So, sorry, eggs. I'm going through the messiest part of our fridge right now, which is our produce drawer. And then I have the drawer on the right is where we keep all of our cheese and things like that. The produce, if we don't have it out and visible, we tend to forget that we have it. Even if I'm including it in a recipe, I'll sometimes still just forget about it if it's not in my face. So I really want to take the time to wash everything, prep all the produce that's coming from Costco, and just have it organized where we see it. And also just a quick organization tip, that little white container came from the Dollar Tree and it fits our cheese sticks perfectly. I love having little containers like that where you can keep things organized so they don't get all chaotic inside of the drawer, and then you know exactly how many you have left. I just want to share with you guys how nice it has been the past couple of days to open up the fridge and have it be so cleaned and organized. Sometimes we don't realize how much something is weighing on us or affecting our mood until we clean it and organize it, and then we just feel so much lighter. So I just want to remind you about that, because sometimes just by taking the time to clean and organize a space, it can just have such a positive impact on our daily life. All right, next I want to clean the outside of our refrigerator. With 3 kids, we get a lot of fingerprints on the stainless steel. I like the Wyman stainless steel wipes. Heads up though, if you're gonna get them, they leave a little bit of a residue. If you try to just use the wipe and clean it, you have to then go over it with a paper towel. I like to use a dry microfiber cloth and just go over it one time, and it looks so shiny. Okay, while we're getting this fridge cleaned off, let me know what you guys are up to this week. Do you have a busy week? Do you have a more laid back week? How's everything going? Fill me in. I love hearing from you in the comments and connecting with you, so don't be shy.
I leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can take another night with you on like this, so let's go. I'm sure you can take it. You've been crying over him for a lifetime, so if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past late. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe.
All right, here's the current situation in our pantry. I'm still really loving the organization systems that we set up together about a month or 2 ago. I will link that video for you on the screen and in the video description box if you missed that. But I'll still talk about some of our organization as we're going through. We definitely need to give it a refresh right now. And then once everything gets here from Costco, we'll do a restock on the things. But first I wanted to get everything off the floor because I wanted to vacuum. So part of that was taking all of my sparkling waters and just restocking those in the fridge. And then we can give the pantry a good vacuum.
He's a vagabond, he won't love you better. I can watch you sinking down on the bottom ship. So come to 10, then again, Mississippi. You've been crying over him for a lifetime, so if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past late. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you, I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey you.
All right, I have a product recommendation, and it's the oatmeal that I'm restocking right now. It is the Kodiak brand oatmeal, and it has all of this extra protein in it, but they have a strawberries and cream flavor, a maple flavor, and apples and cinnamon. All 3 are incredible, and it has that extra protein, so it'll fill you up a little bit more, because I don't know about you, but when I have a bowl of oatmeal, I'll feel really full at first, but then very quickly after, I'll be hungry again. But with the protein, it seems to sustain longer. Highly recommend it.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots.
As much as our hot cocoa area brings joy to my children, I am so ready to put that thing away, and I'm going to. Stay tuned. Saturday is going to be my undecorate from Valentine's Day and just clean the entire house. I cannot wait. It's going to be a good one, but I am just ready to take down that hot cocoa stand. My kids are just having too much hot cocoa. They love it, but oh, the sugar and then the sprinkles, they go everywhere. I mean, we have had that thing up since November. First, it started out as a Christmas one, then I changed it to the Valentine's one. on. So we have had enough hot cocoa. We need to move on. Goodbye, hot cocoa. I will not miss you, but I will see you next year.
They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something.
Okay, let me show you what we got in our Costco haul. We got some Gatorade Zero. The boys love to drink one of these after each of their basketball games over the weekend. This is my tried and true Dawn Power Wash. I use it for 90% of my cleaning. It works on so many different things. We needed just a few more dish pads, typical toilet paper, paper towels. I feel like that's why we got a Costco membership. It's the best. And then some turkey breasts. What I'll do, because obviously that's a lot of deli meat, so I'll put one in the fridge and then the other two I'll put in the freezer. And then each week I'll just take one out and it thaws pretty quickly. All right, and then here are gonna be our healthy snacks for the weekend. We got some purple grapes, some blueberries, some strawberries, some baby carrots, and then I'll probably get all of these washed and prepped and put away while we're filming today. And then we got a rotisserie chicken. So my plan with the rotisserie chicken, I'm gonna go ahead and get all of the chicken off of it, and I'm gonna do some salad jars for the weekend so that Steven and I have some healthy lunches ready to go. This is my absolute favorite salad mix. It's Mediterranean Crunch. So we'll have some protein with that and then mix with that. It'll be a great lunch. These are Rory's favorite. We already have a bunch, but I wanted to load up. She eats a lot of these. Some avocado, because we eat that on so many different things. Oh, and some cucumbers. I forgot we also have some baby cucumbers, so I'll definitely get all of these veggies washed and ready to go. We needed some chicken stock. And then everybody loves Honey Nut Cheerios in our house. We call it Bee Yellow, so we'll get that ready to go. These are new. Let me know in the comments if you've tried these. I was very intrigued. I loved the probiotic aspect of it. My kids love gummies, so I thought this might be just a healthier alternative for that. So I'm excited to try them. Popcorners, we all love these, and I feel like it's a little bit better than having chips and then some goldfish. All right, let's get everything put away.
Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. I'm not gonna wake up. I know the next morning when the sun goes down, it might be the last day of you and me. You're lying next to me with heavy eyes while I shiver inside with a heavy heart.
I decided to go ahead and just pull all the grapes off, and you would think that that would take forever, but it really doesn't. If you've ever been apple picking and you know that technique where you twist the apple instead of just pulling it off of the tree, that's exactly what I'm doing with the grapes, and they're just literally falling off. It probably took me less than a minute to do all of these grapes, and it was worth it because I can now say a couple days later that almost all of the carrots, well, one container of the carrots, the cucumbers, and all the fruit is almost gone. So it really makes such a difference for my family, and I have to keep reminding myself of that that I shouldn't even bother getting produce if I'm not going to take the time to prep it, wash it, get it ready for little hands to grab, because everybody eats it when it's available. And for my berries, I usually always put them in a mason jar with a paper towel, but I needed those jars today for my meal prep that I'm gonna be doing with you guys. So I had to use my older containers for the strawberries, which still work really well, but I wasn't gonna cut those strawberries because I knew they wouldn't last then. But here's what I mean about the mason jar. So I'll take a mason jar and I'll put a paper towel in it, and then I'll pour the blueberries in, and in my experience, it makes them last so much longer because berries go bad so quickly, at least in our refrigerator. And then I like those lids because they don't rust. So I will definitely link those lids for you. I just bought them separately because I've had the metal ones, I've hand washed them, I've dried them completely, and they still rust. Get all that beautiful produce ready to be eaten.
These matches only in my dream. Oh, if I could, I would turn back time if I could. I would take it all back if I could.
All right, now that the fridge is restocked, we're gonna move on to the pantry. And as I go through and restock stuff, you'll get to see all the organization products that I like to use. And I have tried several different products in different areas in the pantry, and I feel like I've finally nailed it, and we have a system that's really working for us.
Let me feel your love again. 'Cause I've been running round in circles, screaming out to me. Take me to a different place.
Oh no. Our dog Annie was happy to help me clean up that debacle, but now the problem is she's already my shadow, she's with me at all times, but she was especially cleany today because she was hoping to catch some more.
Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be the someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel like that you in my head. I wanna be with you. Be with you. All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again. Just the two of us, and we could stay up all night. Feel like doing what we want to. Doing what we need to. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you.
As you just saw, I used 2 different types of plastic containers for our salty snacks, like our goldfish and stuff like that, our cereals. The OXO brand, the pop containers, I really like those because they keep things fresher longer. However, the only issue with those, and this could be a me problem, is the lids keep breaking. We've only had them for less than 2 years because we just got them when we moved into our new home. And again, it could be a me thing, but somehow the lids just stop popping, they'll get stuck. So if anybody has a solution for that, let me know. But that's the only caveat for those. But I do love how long they keep everything fresh. And then those other ones that I use for smaller snacks, like cereals and goldfish and things that you can pour, I really love those. I got those off of Amazon. So again, I'll put everything linked in the video description box for you. But now on the other side of our pantry, we have the snacks for the kids that are just easy to grab and go. And I have these containers are from Target. If they still have them, I'll link them. But I really like these. I like to have everything just visible. Yes, I know having Oreos right there where my kids can see them might be tempting, but we just set up rules. My kids know the boundaries. They know that the Oreos are going to be a special treat after dinner. And by the way, you know you're a mom when you have empty snack bags like the one that I just showed you. Somebody ate a snack and then just shoved the bag right back in the box. That's how you know you have kids. Love those kids, but seriously, you could have just thrown that away. And something else that's helpful for having all the snacks visible like this is the kids have it's their responsibility. It's part of their morning checklist on school days to pack their snack for school. And so it's just really nice. They go in there, it's ready to go. They grab 1 to 2 snacks, they put them in their backpack, and it's just an easy system when everything is out and ready for them to grab.
If I can make it when I walk alone. Uh-oh, can somebody come and save me? I just wanna know, I wanna know. If I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night.
Okay, let's meal prep some healthy salads for this weekend. So here's the jars I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use that same Mediterranean Crunch salad kit that I showed you at the grocery haul. These are hemp heart seeds. They're gonna add some extra nutrients and protein to the salad, so I'm gonna add that in. I'm gonna cut up some of these baby cucumbers, and then I'm gonna pull off some chicken from this rotisserie chicken. I have a tendency to do really well with my healthy choices and my healthy eating throughout the week, but then when the weekend hits, it's like I undo everything that I had done throughout the week, and we do a lot of takeout and just not healthy choices. And so I'm trying to get into a better routine with that, and that's why I'm doing these meal prep jars so that I have them ready to go for the weekend. And it really did make such a difference. Let me explain really quickly. If you've never done a salad jar before, you want to think of your salad inside out. So anything that would go on the top of your salad, you would put in first. So the dressing, any cheese, any vegetables, and then you follow that up with the lettuce. And that way when you pour it into a bowl, everything comes out in the way that you would normally eat it. And I'll show you really quick what it looks like, but I love this salad. It's so delicious and so filling. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you. You are amazing and awesome. I hope you have an incredible week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Good morning, friends. I hope you guys are well. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. It is a Sunday morning when I am filming this, and I thought for today's video, I would bring you guys along for my typical Sunday morning routine where I meal plan for the week. I have a grocery haul on the way that I will share with you guys. We're gonna get the fridge, the pantry cleaned out, restocked. We're gonna get all the produce cleaned up. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a healthy meal prep. I wanna prep my favorite lunch for the week. I also have a new healthy dessert that I wanna try. So I will make that with you guys, and then I will show you later on when I eat it. So excited to try it. I'm so thankful you're here. If you're new, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. Let's get started. Let me show you the current state of our fridge. Also, we gotta clean that up later. So, oops. So in here, you can see it is definitely the end of the week for us, or I guess the start of a new week, because it is getting pretty empty. The vegetable drawer is looking really sad with just a little bag of Brussels sprouts. I do love Brussels sprouts. Oh, by the way, if you go to Trader Joe's, this is my absolute favorite soup. I stock up on it and I freeze it. It's so good. All right, so we need to just kind of get things cleaned out. There is some old food like this that I used for a recipe where I only needed a little bit of the yogurt. So we're just gonna clean some stuff up, and then it'll be ready for the restock. I want to go into the pantry and do the same thing as well.
I'm laying down to compile it. Oh no, I see you only when you're balling. Oh no, I don't even care to doubt. I'll see you in a while, 'cause this time I will choose you, yeah. I'll choose. You know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs, I need a nightlight.
Two things I want to share with you guys really quickly. My latest favorite snack, which requires zero prep because they're already made. And then I want to show you just a quick little strategy I do with leftover fruit to make sure it gets eaten really quickly before the new supply comes at the grocery haul. So my favorite snack are just, and you probably have tried these, but it's the balanced breaks. They have been coming out with a lot of new flavors lately that I am loving. This one is the wheat thins, tomato, and basil with, what is the cheese? Is it Fontina? Yep, Fontina cheese. So good. And it's just different. It's different than their typical wheat thin with cheddar, which I kind of love that one too. And then the other one is they do these sweet balance breaks. So this one has cheddar cheese, almonds, Greek yogurt flavored drops, and raisins. And then I will add my own crackers to this because I like to have cheese with crackers. So these are just really good, and I've just been loving all of them. See, I have 4 of them. I also have the Triscuit one that I love, and then the one that I was talking about with the wheat thins and the cheddar. So these are just really good snacks, and they're so easy, especially if you work outside of your home. It's so easy to just throw this in a bag and bring it with you. So I wanted to just let you know that there's a lot of new flavors with those. And then also we had a little bit of blueberries left over, and then a few blackberries. So what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna take a bowl and pour whatever fruit we have in here, make a little fruit salad, and then I just sit it right on the kitchen counter. And as my kids come in to grab like their morning snack, they'll see it. And my kids always will choose fruit when they see it. And so I just put it out in their direct line of sight. If you have kids, you get that. All right, let's get this going, put this back in the fridge, keep cleaning out the fridge, and then we'll move on to the pantry. It always makes such a difference for the tone of our week, especially the start of our week, when Stephen and I take the time on Sunday to plan out our dinners for the week for the family, get the groceries ordered and delivered, or run to the grocery store. It's typically a grocery delivery these days because we usually have sports on Sundays. And just having that plan for the week, and sometimes getting a little bit of a healthy meal prep done on Sundays for our lunches and things like that, it makes such a difference to take the time to do that for our family. And because I definitely notice the difference on the weeks where we don't do that, where life just gets a little bit more crazy on Sunday and we start the week off without that plan, it just usually gets a little bit more chaotic. Those are the weeks I feel a little bit more tired. It just makes such a difference. Are you somebody who likes to meal plan for the week and get your groceries on Sunday? What's your routine? Let me know.
Knowing it's a risk 'cause you're using it. You got all your secrets. I can seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out and I'm right back in.
All right, we're in the pantry now. These are where we keep all our cereals, so we just need to restock those in there, and then I have more cereal coming, just kind of get it all cleaned up. I actually washed all, except for this one because I just washed it, all of our salty snack holders, so we're going to restock all of those nice and clean, get that all organized. This is pretty good, actually. We'll straighten it up maybe a little bit. And then I got a Thrive order this week, so I have just some stuff that I got from there that I'm going to put into some containers, so we'll get that done. I have to restock my emergency when it comes. Have you ever made the pancakes? I don't know why, but ripe bananas just made me think of this. It's a banana and eggs. So good. I'm actually going to save these. My kids will not eat them when they're this ripe, but I'm going to use them to make those for breakfast tomorrow. And actually, if you follow me on Instagram, I'll make a reel out of it so you can see it if you've never made them. They're so good. All right, we need to restock some coffee. We got crumble cookies last night, you guys. I'll show you. There's probably barely any left. My family knows how to devour some crumble cookies. This was a new flavor for us. I'll try to get closer for you, a cookie dough flavor. And then we got the regular chocolate chip. That's a monster one. And then my husband and Liam both love lemon cookies, so we got 2 of those. Oh, and there was actually in the back, there was one that was called, what was it called? I think it was a chocolate cupcake flavor. Woo! It was our favorite, clearly, because there's nothing left. And then this is going to be a part of our dessert that we're making later. Apparently I'm turning this into a pantry tour, so let's keep going. Everything else is good. We just need to wipe everything down, clean our Keurig. Thank you again, Beverly, my subscriber who told me the method. Of course, it's not going to come off one-handed. There we go. Look how gross. But it keeps our machine pretty much clean. So thank you, Beverly, for the paper towel trick. We will switch that out. And just kind of get everything cleaned, ready to go. I can restock those because these are empty. We just did the waters, and then just kind of get everything cleaned up and ready for the grocery haul.
Sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead.
guys something really quickly. I think I need to get some type of a wipeable tray to keep the Keurig on because it just splatters and gets so messy on the counter. But it needs to be a tray that I can clean easily, and that way I can just take it to the sink and kind of wipe it down each week. So now I'm on the search. Let me know if you have any recommendations.
I've been around, you've stayed away. Oh, I won't let it show. You got a hold on me. I remember the sound of us being loud. So loud, so loud. Just wonder where you're walking and talking, thinking, are you the same? Wonder how you're doing and moving through the crowds every day. And all I wanna know, are you thinking about me? I just gotta know. I just gotta know. So dumb, I wish I could get you out of my head. So numb, doing all I can to move, but I can't. Oh no, I gotta let you go. So dumb, I wish I could get you out of my head. So dumb, I wish I could get you out of my head. I wish I could get you out of my head. I don't know why I still got your shirt. It's like time flies, but it still hurts. Oh, you're moving on, I know by your tone, while I'm moving backwards. Just wonder where you're walking and talking, thinking, are you the same? Wonder how you're doing and moving through the crowds every day. And all I wanna know, are you thinking about me?
I just want to mark this moment in time. The K-cups fit perfectly in here. I had about 1 3/4 boxes to put in, and it was a perfect fit.
I just gotta know. So dumb, I wish I could get you out of my head. So dumb, I wish I could get you out of my head. So numb, doing all I can to move, but I can't. Oh no, I gotta let you.
All right, I'm going to multitask really quickly. I washed these containers last night. I thought they would be dry by the morning, but they are not. So I'm just taking the time to really dry them, especially the ones that I'm going to put like pretzels and Cheez-Its and stuff in. And then I'm also Marco Poloing with my bestie, Rhea Peterson. If you are looking for another YouTube channel, she is amazing. We've been friends for a while. She has incredible content. She's very calming. I always tell her I love just watching her videos because she just relaxes me. She just has one of those voices. I feel like my voice is the opposite of calm. She is amazingly balanced where she can motivate you but also relax you at the same time. It's awesome. You should check her out. I will link her in the video description box below to make it easy. Also, I'm getting very frustrated with these OXO containers. If you have them, let me know if they keep breaking on you. I think I'm going to start to move on from them. They were quite an investment, so I'm frustrated they didn't last 2 years, but we'll see. Let me know if you have a favorite container that you like to use. The cereal containers that I have, I love. What is happening? How did you come apart? Oh, I'm ready to give up on my OXO containers that I thought were such a good idea at the time. Okay, never mind. Wasn't that hard. I was being over dramatic. We're attached again. The world is right. While I'm cleaning these counters off, let's catch up for a minute. Let me know what you guys have going on this weekend. I hope you have just the perfect balance of family time and relaxation, but feeling like you're getting the things done that you need to get done. That's always the perfect situation for me. We are going to be living that basketball life this weekend. Liam, our middle son, has his travel basketball team tournament. Thankfully, it's local. We don't have to really go anywhere far away, but we're going to be busy with that this weekend. But I love it. I just always enjoy watching my kids do the things that they're passionate about. So that is not something I will ever complain about. I definitely turn into a mama bear when I watch my kids' sports. I am that person that is cheering really, really loud. I try to check myself when we're inside a basketball gym because the voices really echo, but I can't help myself. I just get so excited and into the games. So I'm definitely going to be getting ready for that. I like to pack a cooler with a ton of snacks because we tend to be there for a very long time when it's a tournament situation. So I like to get everything prepped and packed. How are all the soccer parents doing out there with the outdoor sports? How's the weather? Fill me in on all the things. I want to hear everything. I love to hear from you guys in the comments. So let me know what's going on.
I think about all the years I made up, and I think I'm running out of time. Don't want a day when I say goodbye now, 'cause you leave a shiver down my spine. Don't let me fall to the ground so heavily, 'cause I recall what you go through easily. Just let me know where we're headed in this reverie, and I will stay. Don't mind the wait, I won't play. Don't like the game, 'cause I will stay, and I will wait for you. 'Cause I will stay, and I will wait for you.
Okay, groceries are going to be here any minute, so let me just kind of walk you through my meal plan for the week. I'll talk to you about kind of the formula I follow so it's easy to plan out the meals. It used to be such a headache, and I did not look forward to figuring out what we're going to have for dinner every single night. I felt like that was all I was going to do for the rest of my life, but I have figured out the solution, you guys. So it's not that challenging. What I like to do is I think about like 3 different types of meats so that I'm varying it up, plus seafood every single week. So we'll do a ground beef night, we'll do a ground turkey night, we'll do a chicken night, and then we'll do some type of seafood, which for us is typically just salmon or shrimp, because that's the only 2 types of seafood that my kids so far will eat. And so when I know that those are my 4 categories, and then, I also do a meatless day. So meatless Monday is typically what we do. And so having that framework just makes it easier for me. So like, for example, so today is Sunday. We're gonna have spaghetti for dinner tonight. That's gonna be our ground beef dinner. For me, because I'm trying to just do a little bit healthier options for my dinner, instead of having the angel hair pasta that the rest of the family will have, I will take a zucchini and I'll cut it in half lengthwise. I'll take the seeds out, and then I put the spaghetti sauce inside of that with a little bit of mozzarella. I bake it in the oven. So good. It's like a little zucchini spaghetti boat. So good. All right, and then Monday for Meatless Monday, we're gonna do baked potatoes. Because my kids definitely are needing that extra protein, especially the boys as they're hitting growth spurs, heavily involved in sports right now, and really Rory too. She's a super active kid. I need them to have just a little bit of extra protein with that. So Steven and I will do Meatless Monday and just have baked potatoes with light sour cream, cheddar cheese, things like that. Oh, I also like to put green onions in my baked potato. For the kids, we're gonna give them some bacon. I'm gonna do some cooked bacon to add to their potato just for a little bit of extra protein. And I'll show you all of these groceries when the haul comes. And then on Tuesday, we do some type of Taco Tuesday every week. Sometimes it's crunchy shell tacos. Sometimes it's soft shelled tacos. Sometimes it's just nachos with taco meat on top. For this week, it's gonna be a turkey taco soup. So there's our turkey night. I just use ground turkey. I'll show you the ingredients for that in a little bit. And then Wednesday is our chicken night. I'm gonna do barbecue chicken in the crock pot. So easy. Oh, also really quickly back to Tuesday. Something I should mention, especially for parents with kids who are in sports, 2 nights a week we have 2 sports practices. So it gets a little bit crazy. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, those are my crock pot days, or days where I just shop the freezer and pull things out of the freezer. So it has to be something quick. And so that's why we're doing turkey taco soup on Tuesday in the crock pot. And then Wednesday is our barbecue chicken, which I will also do in the crock pot. and I'm gonna put some macaroni and cheese on the side for that. For Steven and I like to do barbecue chicken over brown rice with like a veggie on the side. For the kids, it'll be more like barbecue chicken sliders with their macaroni and cheese. So I'm still making one dinner, but I'm adapting it to everybody in our family. All right, Thursday is gonna be our coconut shrimp night. The kids will actually eat those. I did put nugs in parentheses for chicken nuggets because sometimes Rory will, sometimes she won't. So I like to have my backup plan just in case, and then we're gonna have green beans on the side for that. We are actually going to be at a basketball tournament this weekend. Typically, I will plan out a Friday night dinner, and we like to kind of reward ourselves with some takeout on Saturday night. Friday night is usually where I like to do snacks for dinner, but I'm shopping our freezer, so I'll do things like egg rolls or little mini pizza bites, something that's fun and you feel like you're getting a takeout thing, but you're saving the money because you're just shopping your freezer. And then I'll add like little snacks to the side, like popcorn and like fruit, stuff like that, where the kids are like, wow, this is a buffet of awesomeness. But really, it's simple. It's in our house already, and it's just a fun thing that I like to do on Fridays. I've shown you guys that in the past. But so that's kind of the meal plan for the week. I hope this gives you guys some ideas. Again, follow a formula, figure out breakfast for dinner. That's another one we like to do. Just like 2 to 3 easy dinners every single week. And then if you want to get more adventurous and have like 1 or 2 that require a little bit more time, that's usually my goal every single week. All right, one more thing I want to show you. On Meatless Monday, what I will do, because I made it seem like Steven and I don't need extra protein, but we absolutely do. We will add these to our baked potatoes, and we go for a plant-based protein. So that's what I typically do on Meatless Mondays. I will add some hemp heart seeds, chia, flax, things like that, because they have all of that extra plant protein for us, and that way we're still doing a Meatless Monday, but we're getting all of that extra protein. I also add this to my oatmeal. It's really good. And let's be real for a minute. If I tried to throw this in my kids' baked potatoes, they wouldn't touch it. Bacon is definitely going to be a preference for them over some hemp heart seeds. Show you my little haul from Food Lion. The reason I had to do 2 orders is because Walmart was out of stock for coffee, my iced coffee. If you've been following, you know that this is a survival tactic for me, and so I kind of panicked and got a lot. That way, just in case next week they're out of it again, I don't want to have to order from 2 different places. It's just not cost effective, but it was an emergency situation, you guys. All right, let me show you really quickly. But I'm really excited because since I ordered from Food Lion, I get to try the new Bridgerton coffee creamer. Are you a Bridgerton fan? I absolutely am. I'm rewatching season 2 to get ready for season 3. I cannot wait. So this is an English toffee flavor. They also have a berry flavor, but I've never really been a fan of a berry flavor in my coffee. So I think this one's gonna be really good. I'll let you guys know. And just as a backup, I got the caramel macchiato flavor that I usually like, just in case. Loaded up on the coffee, you know that. So I'm gonna take some of them down to our basement fridge. I'll probably just keep 2 in the fridge for now. And then I wanted to just kind of switch it up for the kids. I'm gonna do a mix in a container of the vanilla animal crackers and then the chocolate animal crackers. And then something a little bit healthier for them is the Skinny Pop white cheddar popcorn. Steven and I really love this stuff too. And then I just got some apple sauces because I forgot to get them in my Walmart grocery order. So let's get this put away real quick, and then the Walmart order should be here. You guys know I only like to make one trip, so we already had one fall down the basement stairs this year. Let's hope we don't have another one. Wish me luck. Okay, let me go through quickly what I got from my Walmart grocery delivery. So I got some fresh flowers because I actually want to put them in those vases in the corner. And they're beautiful. I'm excited. These are just looking a little bit drab, but I think once I get some water to them, hopefully they'll kind of perk up. But I love having fresh flowers. We needed some eggs, big time, so we're gonna restock those. This is my absolute favorite yogurt, and we're also gonna be using this for that new dessert that I wanna try with you guys. These are for the kids. My salad meal prep, I'm giving myself a little bit of variety this week, so I'm gonna do 2 days with the avocado ranch salad, and then 2 days with my favorite, the Mediterranean crunch. We needed some Parmesan cheese for spaghetti night, cheese for taco soup. The boys requested bagels and cream cheese this week, some new bananas, green grapes, purple grapes, pears, those are Liam's favorite, blueberries, blackberries, strawberries. We love fruit in our house, and honestly, they will go through all of this by midweek, and then I'll have to do it again. And then for veggies, we got some cucumbers. These will go on my salad, and all the kids except Charlie loves these. Shredded carrots, green beans for dinner, zucchini for my spaghetti zucchini boats tonight. And I don't know what happened. So I ordered a yellow onion, but then I also got this, and oh my gosh, what a luxury item. Already chopped up. I never would normally buy this, and I checked and I wasn't charged for this. So I don't know what happened. Maybe it was somebody else's order, but I am excited. This is gonna be fun this week to not have to chop this up, and then I'll save this one for next week. And then just the potatoes for our meatless Monday, our typical milk, my milk. These are for taco soup and for our meatless Monday baked potato night. Just some dinner items for the taco soup. Stephen loves to do half and half in his coffee. And then coming around here, here's the cooked bacon for baked potato night. This is, I'm gonna I only need half of this because this is 2 pounds, but in order to get the higher, like 96% lean instead of 93% lean, I have to get 2 pounds of it. So I'm gonna take half of it and put it in the freezer because we only need that for spaghetti tonight. Some deli turkey. These will be for spaghetti night tonight. And then I love this oatmeal for just a quick morning breakfast. It has extra protein in it. And then I also love this one, the chocolate chip. So these are gonna be my breakfasts this week. The bagels that the kids requested. I also really like this as just a late night snack when I'm craving a little bit of cereal. It has just extra protein. Rory has been really into just plain Cheerios lately. This is for Fun Cereal Monday. Every Monday we start the week off, we let the kids have a sugary cereal. It's just once a week, and it kind of gets them excited for the new school week, and so it's just a little tactic that we do. Our typical bread. This is another healthier dessert that I love to do. I'll take one of these and I'll put some almond butter on it and some chia seeds, or sometimes I'll put just a few little chocolate chips on top. So good. They're also just really good by themselves too. This will be everybody else's treat. We do dessert every single night for the kids, and so they'll get 1 or 2 of these. This is for that healthier dessert that we are going to try to make together. School snacks. More school snack items. I already showed you the stuff in the back. We needed some more of these. This is for that dessert, and also my kids love graham crackers, some chips, some Chex Mix. I needed more of my sleepy time tea. I make a cup of this every single night, and then also I drink some emergency every single night. We needed to replenish our sandwich bags, so we're doing that. And because we are all just living that pollen life, we needed some allergy medicine. Parents can probably relate to this. I've been really good about giving it to the kids for probably the past month. I've yet to give it to myself. My eyes are so swollen and itchy at this point, so I am very excited to get this, and I'm gonna make it more of a priority for me now too. How are you doing with the pollen right now? Are you surviving? Let me know. All right, that's our grocery haul. Let's get everything put away.
If only I had listened for a while, I would have told you I miss your smile. I thought of you as a friend who can't let go, but when you left I could feel it grow, like a body of water, sleeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder
like to lay out all my produce so that it gets as dry as possible before I put it in my containers. And you'll see when I start to put it away in the containers, I also lay a paper towel in my mason jars and then on my larger fruit containers that don't have a raised bottom, because the goal is you want to get as much moisture out as possible before you store them, and then that will increase the shelf life. I've also just been a little bit disappointed lately with the Walmart grocery produce. It just has not been as fresh as it's been. Are you guys experiencing that? I do find that Costco tends to have the best produce when I order it, but then I have to do an extra grocery delivery and it's just more expensive and I can't always make it into Costco. Where do you guys like to get your produce? We're getting now into the season where the farmers markets are going to come to our area, so that is the best case scenario. Also, look at that water. Look how dirty that water got from that. Oh my goodness, glad we washed it. But anyway, let me know which grocery store you find has the best produce. We are just a big fruit family and we usually have to replenish it halfway through the week. And so I want to keep encouraging my kids, especially to eat the healthy fruit and all the things that they love without it going bad so quickly. Let me know where you like to shop.
I guess I'm gonna stay put. I'm just gonna wait in the background watching you talk to her. I know this might look bad, but I'm just gonna melt in the background watching you lean into her. I'm a fool, I just wanna get close to you. Yeah, I wanna get close. I'm a fool, I know. Are you thinking about us too? 'Cause I don't know. Are you missing it just like I do? I shouldn't care. Are you worried about me too? 'Cause I'm thinking aloud, I'm wondering about you, eh? I don't even know what it feels like when your eyes are staring at me. I miss them. I'm about to lose it. All of my friends telling me to leave for the night. It's for the best. I'm a fool, I just wanna get close to you. Yeah, I wanna get close. I'm a fool, I know. Are you thinking about us too?
Okay, it's time to prep our salad jars. I just use large mason jars like that. You want to build it from the top down, so you'll start with the dressing. I'm going to do the avocado ranch salad kit in 2 of those jars, and then the Mediterranean crunch in the other 2. And then I'm gonna chop up some mini cucumbers to go with that, add some carrots to that, and then for my protein, I'm gonna use the hemp, chia, and flax blend. And then if I'm extra hungry one day and I wanna add some extra protein, I'll just throw some chicken nuggets or some small little chicken tenders in the air fryer and I'll just add them to the salad. All right, let's build them.
Are you missing it just like I do? Are you worried about me too? 'Cause I'm thinking aloud, I'm wondering about you, eh?
I wanted to show you everything and then also just give a couple of tips. So like I said before, we're gonna start with the dressing, and then after that, I'm gonna add the cheese for my Mediterranean ones. I'm not gonna add any cheese to my avocado ranch ones. There's a couple of things you don't wanna add until the day of. For my avocado ranch, that is the tortilla strips. And then for the Mediterranean one, it comes with just some pita chip toppings. So you don't want to put anything crunchy on it ahead of time. It will get soggy, so save those for the day of. So we're gonna put our cheese and our dressing first. Then we're gonna add our extra veggies, and then we'll do the salad kits. I'm gonna do 4 salad jars, and then I'm also gonna make an extra one here because I am hungry and it's lunchtime.
when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here.
Okay, here are the ingredients we need for our dessert. I got 0 sugar Cool Whip, 0 sugar Jello cheesecake pudding mix. I'm gonna make 2 portions of it, so I got 2 of my Too Good, can I say 2 a million times? Too Good 2 grams of sugar yogurt, some strawberry icing, don't worry, we're just using a little bit. And then I got some low-fat graham crackers. Did I say the strawberries? We also have some fresh strawberries. And then here are the containers that I'm gonna use.
Just get me out of how can you be so calm around me when I act desperately? You used to be the one getting crazy when I'd be hard to reach. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb, well we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No, no. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. 'Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe.
I will include the recipe for this dessert in the video description box. It was so good. The only thing I would change is I actually would not add the icing to the top of it, which will save sugar, save calories, all the things. I don't think it was necessary. It was so good in the bites that I had that didn't have the icing, so that's the one thing that I would change. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I will see you guys on Tuesday for an all new Clean, Declutter, Organize room transformation for Rory's Playroom. Have a great weekend. Bye.